waiting for a cheaper Apple TV 4K. As I explained in my Apple TV 4K 2022 vs Apple TV 4K 2021 face-off, the new app, sure, it's got some upgrades. Apple kinda had to if it was going to release a new model. But it's not that different, which is why I can say without a doubt that you will love the Apple TV 4K 2022, or at least I know I will. The 2021 model is already pretty fast, with a much cleaner interface than many other candidates for the best streaming devices. And now that it's starting at $50 less than before, at a still steep $129, the Apple TV 4K is definitely a bit more enticing. You need all the A/V standards, like Pokemon Trainer Ash Ketchum. You want it to be the very best, and when you realize that the Apple TV 4K 2022 improves HDR support by including HDR10+, you just got a little bit of envy for all the HDR10+ support is included on all but the cheapest Roku devices, all of the Fire TV sticks, and Cube, and the Chromecast with Google TV 4K, and its HD model, HDR10+. If you didn't know, uses metadata to ensure that the contrast is more specifically fine-tuned to the scenes and the content you're watching. Yes, someone uses a plus sign outside of a new streaming service. We're as shocked as you are. You want the fastest and most stable streaming possible. Apple packs a gigabit Ethernet port into the Apple TV 4K 2021, which means you can get download speeds of up to 1. Simply put, this outworks the 10/100 base T Ethernet ports, which support both 10 and 100 Mbps rates in the Roku Ultra. More on that below, and the new Fire TV. That's good news if you're in a large enough house or one where the Wi-Fi is super congested from way too many devices. Similarly, if you rely on your hardwired connections for high-quality streaming, you might see Apple's Gigabit Ethernet as a cause for celebration. And since the 2021 model had that feature too, you can find the older Apple TV for $109 on Amazon right now and save additional. Your current streaming device is too slow. If you fall in this camp, please reach out to me at henry.casey@futurenet.com, because we need to talk if you find the 2021 Apple TV 4K 2. The 2022 Apple TV 4K fixes this concern with up to 50% higher CPU performance for improved responsiveness and load times, and up to 30% faster GPU performance for better Apple Arcade games. As someone who uses their Apple TV 4K a lot, I've never thought this thing is too slow. That said, if you own a Fire TV stick, a Chromecast with Google TV, or a lesser Roku, and thought this thing isn't fast enough, I understand. Having tested practically all of those options, I've always felt that some of the cheaper streaming devices need more power, and often that's either because they're in those stick/dongle enclosures that don't have the space for a heatsink, or because the manufacturer just isn't investing. Now, Apple's upgraded the Atwell Bionic system on chip in the previous Apple TV 4K within a 15 Bionic. That's akin to not just setting the pace at an phone Grand Prix, but lapping the competition. You ran out of storage on your Apple TV 4K. I've only seen this happen once, but you can hit a wall on the Apple TV 4K 2021's default storage capacity. That might be because this is my job and I'm always trying new apps, or because I had one too many Apple Arcade games installed. Either way, Apple's upgrading storage with its new model. The entry-level Apple TV jumps from 32 GB of storage to 64 GB, while the $149 Wi-Fi and Ethernet model features 120. All you app addicts hopefully won't need to think about having to erase a single game, streaming service, or other kind of tvOS app. We are going to end this video right away. If you have any query or information to share, please leave a comment. Thanks for watching.